Come on, pick it up, Popius. I know you can. Let's go. Right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. And what do we have here? Gravathul the Void Drinker. Unfortunately, on the second level of this Chthonic Rift, which is Fringes of Sanity, I don't have a lot of room to run. Finally, I've updated the game. It's on the latest patch. I now have my Serenity on. I have everything that I need. I still didn't put anything into this Thornhide Leg Guards, but that's besides the point. First off the beat. 33% chance of affecting up to 6 targets, but only 8% retaliation damage added to attack. We went down from 18 to 8. Shield remained the same, more or less. So this is still a tanky build, but we might have gotten pretty nicked in terms of retaliation damage. Now this number is way smaller. It used to be 17k to Drain Essence. Now it's 6.5. I'm not sure how much of a kick in the teeth this is going to be in terms of damage, but hey, we got Gravathul to find out. I just have to be a lot more careful now because the damage is indeed quite a bit lower, see? Things actually have a chance to attack me. Now then.
I can't do that yet. That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
I just have to make myself some room here because this is so annoying when he does this. Like he literally just goes here and just like shits on me because it's way too small of a space and there's no way I can get away. Ah, thank fucking God for my skill, man. If I wasn't for Vire's Might, this would have been almost unfucking doable. But it's not anymore. Ah, the damage is a lot lower though. Look at that, like 350k max. Well, it's still a good build. It's still working. Can't really complain about it. But now since we're here, we can do a bit more testing. I'm not gonna just leave you guys with just Grava and just be done with it. I wanted to run a bit more. So it took me roughly, I would like to say around 30% more to kill him, which objectively is not going to be any kind of a difference when it comes to the regular gameplay. So if you just want to run around from one area to the other and have massive AoE, I'm still kind of shocked that they actually buffed the AoE on Mythical Avatar and they just let the other things fly. That to me is like unbelievable. I don't know why they did it like that, but they did it like that. See, the damage is still okay. I went to 540 something k. That's pretty okay. Can't complain. And now I wanted to show you that I had the other boss of the Chthonic Rift spawned, and I also have the Dravis minions spawned. So my plan is, let me go inside into the first level again. Let's kill those guys, and let's see if we can do a 1 versus 2. I really want to test the tankiness of the build now, again, and see where we're going with that. Because, yeah, why not? This is the optimal time of testing. I think they only had the avatar, only the mythical avatar of Order was the most nerfed piece. Although it does include an extra target now, which is so ironic. I I don't understand. It didn't need any more targets. I don't know why Crate did it. It's almost like a token buff, like just so they won't complain that we actually nerfed it. It's like, yeah, you were supposed to nerf it though. It was pretty ridiculous to just look around, everything dies and you don't do anything. You don't need to play defensively because you're tanky and stuff. Okay, so we have Gravathun here, and over here, minion of Travis. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do it. All right. Ooh, pretty tanky boys. Yeah, I'm not doing damage to them. Oh my God, that's so sad. They actually destroyed me, guys. I don't think I can take them on 2 at once. If this was the Warlord, I could have taken them on 2 at once, though. Wow, I'm kind of disappointed. How much defense am I rocking? I'm still rocking 3.1k. Huh. So Bandragos has 90% chance of hitting me at 3.1k defensive ability. Yeah, man, that makes perfect sense, sure. That makes perfect sense. He has 90% chance of hitting me and 0.3% chance of critting me. Ah, man. He can crit me at 3.1k defensive ability? What if I get debuffed? Then that's, wow, that's really unfair, man. Generally speaking, you don't need that much more over 3k unless you're fighting something like Caligadra, and in which case, yeah, she can debuff you really by a lot. You know what? I'm just going to go in and I'm going to have to kill them one by one. I'm sorry, I thought this build was going to be a bit more spectacular, even with the nerf. But the damage, the nerf to the damage is also a nerf to survivability, because remember how much percent we have in terms of attack gained as hit. And now a large portion of that is gone because our damage is kind of, well, it's 30% lower now. I'm actually kind of disappointed. I'm still killing the minions of Dravis while I'm killing this guy. But look, he's... like, the damage is low enough that he's getting killed multiple times. Yeah, when I get hit really hard. How the heck is this guy still having so many chances of actually hitting me? I don't understand. Yeah, okay, the damage is really bad now. He missed me and I didn't have my retaliation on, so I didn't. Thornhide had expired, but retaliation wasn't on. I have to be very honest when I do these comparisons. I don't want you guys to have a like to get the wrong impression. But it does feel like this build is not that special anymore. See, once I have Thornhide activated, which is symbolized by this symbol right here, things go kind of well. See, I still go up to 500k. But the thing is, I could probably go up to 500k using the Retaliation Warlord as well. I don't think I need to focus on Drain Essence. Maybe this is the point where you would like to transition from regular green gloves with attack speed and cast speed, sorry, and offensive ability to retaliation gloves. Maybe you want to do something else other than Device Teen shoulder guards to buff up your survivability a bit more. Maybe you want to do all of that. The build in itself doesn't feel like it's unplayable, not even in the slightest. It still feels rather good. It's just that it is still quite a direct nerf to survivability as well. The idea that now we do less damage. I was actually kind of curious. You know what, guys? Just stick with me a bit more. I have an idea. I used to kill Alcamos in about 3 seconds. Like I would go up to like 1.1 million DPS. Him and Gargable. Gargable is really cool because Gargable in Lost Grove, you kill him once, Thornhide activates. You start off with the massive Thornhide bonus, which is significantly reduced now, but still the percentage is not bad. I'm gonna take the retaliation wherever I can get him, as long as this is the kind of build I'm running, you know, boys. And you would have Thornhides from the legs. You would have the retaliation still active because it does last for like 4 seconds, 5 seconds. It's not instant. Once you get hit, it's still on. And when he got into the second form, you would pop your stuff. You would drain essence as hard as you can, and at one point he would literally summon his plants. You would kill one of those, Thornhides from the legs would activate again, and you would have retaliation again, and it was just like this vicious circle where you kept getting buffed because things were dying around him with this kind of build. Anyway, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's just really not special. The question is, does it have other advantages? Right. Like one of these guys die anyway. Like beasts, regular beasts and humanoids just die, just plop over and they just disappear. So this is not an accurate testament. I'm gonna have to go down and figure out how fast I can kill Alcamos. Whether I have to kite Alcamos now, I don't even know. Build strength varies a lot according to very, very specific parameters. Like for example, my purifier which was a dual-wielding pistol guy with lots and lots of procs, he could destroy Alcamos, but that doesn't mean I could face tank him. I still had to run away or sit on my Inquisitor seals. As soon as I moved, it was very dangerous. Oh, I don't have Moosey. Yeah, I don't have Moosey. Okay, this guy's reflective. Do I even have to care? I do so little damage. I don't think I have to care about reflect anymore. Yay, my build has been buffed, boys. Let's go. Give me a second. I need to turn off auto pickup for greens because this is not going to be good. Where's the auto pickup? Okay. Thank you. Good. Got it. And I don't want to end up with a full inventory. Then it does that weird thing where it attempts to pick up things and it can't, and it's like, oh, I can't. Yeah, I know you can't, buddy. I'm asking too much of you. So maybe this can be used as a fast farming build, because as you can see, like, regular things die pretty efficiently. And these are skellies. These guys are not that weak against some type of damage that you would think you would have to do. However, remember that because I'm using Essence of Bernath, I am transforming everything into physical, so all of a sudden this is not such a bad thing to have. Man, I'm telling you, the problem with items that do 100% conversion is as follows. If you leave them at 100%, they're either too strong or too weak, and everything that would be in between, like if the sword itself would be only 50% conversion, it would be absolute garbage and nobody would play it. So, yeah, that's the problem with balancing 100% conversion items. For my Path of Exile nerds, I've been playing since open beta. That game is so good as well. If you remember Voltaxic Rift, it used to convert 100% of lightning into chaos damage, and yeah, then they removed it so it wasn't 100% chaos and nobody used it anymore. That's the issue. It's either 100% or nothing percent, you know? Anything in between is just not useful. I'm not even going to look. Usually I go down here and I look for a Moosey spawn, because he can spawn next to the shrine that spawns here. A couple of times I actually missed him and I was like, where is that guy? He's not in Arkovia. Where could he be? He was actually hiding by the shrine, and I hadn't checked. I used to come down here and do the same thing. I would just look around. Yeah, I don't know, the more I play this, the more I'm trying to save this build somehow, but it doesn't really feel that strong anymore. Anyway, I'm not really upset. This was a meme build, you know. I literally made it and played it to 100 only to showcase it for you guys a bit, but I didn't even play it that seriously. I didn't care about it. I don't even have like the, you know, the path quests and everything done. I didn't care about that. Oh. Wow, this is not good damage. I mean, I know that it doesn't really show me that big of a damage when I'm killing Zarthurian, but it really did feel very, very slow. I'm actually curious now. I have to get to as fast as I can to Alcamos, because now I have to see if I really have to kite it, if I really can't face tank the guy. Let's see what mutators I got, by the way. This is going to be pretty important. So, Pierce Retaliation, 35 Retaliation. That's a buff. Movement speed, damage modified by 8%, minus 100 defensive. Do I care about it? Yeah, I kind of care about the defensive. Goddamn. Oh well. Maybe you're going to see my second fail tonight, after that shameful Grava death. Because I wasn't paying attention. I wanted to be cocky for you guys. I was just trying to impress you, okay? And that didn't work. That really didn't work. But okay, you know, we live, we learn, we do our things. Now let's see. Usually these guys would just flop over and die before they could go out. It's not that different. It's not that different, you know. I should learn how to put my Ravenous Earth a bit faster, because my Ravenous Earth is pretty important. Valdun's rifle. Are you kidding me, man? Come on. Can't play with that thing. Valdun's rifle. Okay. Just a bit more.
Can't do that.
Just a bit more, guys. Like a couple of more minutes, and we're gonna have that sweet satisfaction of seeing me run around with Alchemos behind me. I know that some people have killing Alchemos they're killing Alchemos so efficiently they don't even know what his phases does. So I wanted to talk to you a bit about that. Basically, what happens is if you don't kill him in enough time, after about 15 to 18 seconds, he gets a softened rage, and he can also summon a ghostly apparition to attack you and stuff like that, which is something that a lot of people don't get to see. You just go in and you start whacking at him, and all of a sudden everything's good. So lots of people don't actually know the what can happen and what can really go wrong with him. Because if you're too weak, you either die instantly when he starts plopping the Aether pools down and you don't move fast enough, and if you're too strong, you just kill him before you have to worry about anything. Alright. Now, usually, what I would do with Ilgor, sorry, I would kill him before he had one attack off. That was not the case. So that's definitely not the case anymore. Ilgor can probably crit me pretty hard, because my defensive is... Oh, my defensive has popped up now, but it's still... Am I in crit range? I'm not. Okay. That could have been worse. I have a bit of PTSD when it comes to Ilgor the Eternal. His second form is a lot more dangerous than the first form. And I remember my Purifier killing Alchemos like 5 times in a row, coming in here, bam, 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 double pistols, let's go, cowboy style. And I remember that this guy literally smacked me the hell out of the game. He literally alt-F4'd my game. He just looked at me, raised both of his arms. I wasn't smart enough to try to run away. I was like, how hard can he hit, man? He's gonna be dead by the time he's done with the attack. And he literally plopped me.
That skill's not ready.
He just destroyed me completely. And ever since that day, I was actually a lot more afraid of Ilgor than I was of Alchemos. Not that Alchemos doesn't have his own tweaks. There's no real enemy in this game that's really weak. You know, there really isn't. Oh, look, I'm getting quite a bit. I'm getting like 200 damage, I think, from the mutators. I can still go up to quite a few mil when I do things like this. I can still probably get to like 2 million and stuff. No, what have you done, Eric? Okay, that was it. Usually this contains like waves. This is like a secret little chest. It gave me like one legendary in like 40 runs, so I just stopped trying to do it when I was farming Alchemos rings. The legendary rings that have like, one of them has something under, a bit under 1%, and the other one has 0.6% drop chance. Those things are so rare. Anyway, I've been trying to draw your attention to make you forget that I had a purpose, and yeah. Sorry guys, it takes a bit. I don't have blitz, alright? I only have like Vire's Might for movement. I'm sorry. I'm really trying. Okay. Let's take care of some guys here just because I want to. And now is the moment of truth.
I can't do that yet.
I don't think it's going that bad. But it's also really not going that good. It's really not. Man, that was actually took a surprising amount of time compared to what I was 100% expecting. That really took more time. That was a good ass 20 seconds.
I can't carry it.
Wouldn't say necessarily the 20. I'm being unreasonable right now. I wouldn't say that 20 seconds is like trash build, just delete it. It's just that now it's a lot more clear that you have to do certain things to counteract the fact that this build no longer has like ridiculous amounts of damage. I was afraid, completely afraid, that Crate would a bit overreact and nerf things a bit to the ground, and probably that happened a bit. Threads of Thorns, see?
My
Oh wait, I have to pick them up to show them to you. I wanted to say like, look, you can still use things like this if you really want to. There you go. 337. Physical damage retaliation. Offensive ability, 6% cunning, which is still life, and decent resist. You can still do crazy things even with green items, let's be honest. There's a challenge going on by one of my favorite streamers, House of Bark, to make a full green build. But that's a story for another time. This is the nerfed Drain Essence Oppressor. It apparently has seen better days because my damage was literally halved against bosses now. It's easier if the boss have ads and you can proc your Thornhide and your other things, but yeah, you're not so hot right now, are you, buddy? You're just an AoE mediocre machine. What can you do though, you know? That's life. Now these things can stack up even higher. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. Look at this. They go over 99. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, that was it. I hope you have a great time. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, PM me. It doesn't matter how you contact me in game. I'm only doing this for fun. And I hope that, you know, you might give this build a go or you might skip it. I'm just hoping I provided you with enough information for you to actually take and make an informed decision. Thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good night.